So, Shalom. Back with part two as promised with the continuation of the identifiers that identify us as the daughters of Zion that are in the scriptures. In this clip, it's going to talk about the continuation of our haughtiness and what this type of behavior has cost us. It is so well that this information is coming out now because now we can stop the insanity of trying to keep doing the same things over and over, expecting different results. Now we are being educated in what we need to do to return back to our former selves. So I pray that you let these words rest because this is amazing. Listen up.
All right, so flirting wives walking the mention as they go, jingling ornaments on their feet. Watch what Yahuwah says. It says, therefore Yahuwah would bring swords on the crown of the head of the women of Zion, and Yahuwah would make their scalps to be bald. Right? And in the day Yahuwah would take away the beauty of their anklets and their headbands and their crescent necklaces, right? Their earrings, their bracelets, their veils, their headdresses, their ankle chains, the sashes, the perfume bottles, the charm, the signet rings, the nose rings, the fine robes, the cakes, the cloaks, the purses, the hand mirrors, the fine linen garments, the tiaras, the shawls. It should happen. Now watch this. Now we see all of these things, right, is known of the black women. And you go look at Reclaiming the Throne, D28, you will see what these dressing that the women had, what it looked like. You'll see this all over Africa. You won't see these things known in Jewish culture. They don't wear this stuff. You don't see this thing in all the other cultures. This is only people of color culture when you look at the actual jewelry and things that are worn, and not just worn, but how it's worn. You can find this stuff all over Africa. It lets you see, right? And it talks about in that day it should take away, Yahuwah shall bring swords upon the crown of thy head, and he will make their scalps to be bald, right? Where their hair is not growing the way it was, the way it used to be. That'll be a part of the curse that he's going to allow these things to happen so their hair won't grow to that. And what is part of that curse? That part of that curse is it would be in captivity. When they come and esteem another nation and they go and put all these products and these things in their head with perm in their hair and all this stuff, and it was going to destroy their hair and not allowing their hair to grow. They wouldn't have the mindset to naturally grow their hair no more. They would have to live out this curse by putting all this wicked stuff in their hair that would cause their hair not to be growing, according to the curse of what Yahuwah said, right? That he will put this upon them. But you know that part of the awakening coming out of that is our going back to natural hair growth. Because you got to remember, we were the best of everything. Our women hair grew the longest. We had the best bodies. We had the best everything. Why? Because Yahuwah had made a covenant with us and he gave us the secrets of the earth. He gave us the secret of the earth. So the other nations, will come to us and admire the wisdom and understanding that we had, that we possessed. So this couldn't materialize until we was stripped of everything, taken of everything. This is why this couldn't happen in some of the other captivities, because we still knew who we were. Their hair was still growing in Babylonian captivity and some of these other Grecian captivity and all this stuff. But when we got sent to the four corners of the earth via the transatlantic slave trade, via the Saharic slave trade, we lost everything. And so this is why most of your quote unquote Israelite women that were scattered in this captivity experienced this curse. Let me prove even greater what I'm saying. Let's keep going. Let me show you that this is talking about a specific curse at a specific time that will be upon the daughters to identify who they are. It just showed that the mindset that they would have, and that all these beautiful things that they would have that identified them as women of the continent. He said, I'm going to strip it away from you. So you will be in the land not even knowing. Now, you will be wearing some of this stuff and don't know why you wearing it. This is why we go buy our sisters go buy the weave. And when we buy the weave, this haughtiness identifying you with what you came out of comes upon us. Because our hair craves being long, because our spirit craves of having long hair, because this was known among us. So your spirit begins to identify with what it's connecting back with. This is why, what's his name? Willie Lynch said if we give them a little bit of the history, we got to strip them from that, because it has when a spirit learns of its history, it has a way of correcting itself. So I'm gonna strip you of all of this stuff. When I send you out to the four corners of the earth in this captivity. Now,